Welcome back, friends, or if you're new, welcome to Budgeting with Misty. My name is Misty, and I'm trying to pay off debt and become financially stable. And to do that, I need to keep track of my finances and to make sure I'm making payments and extra payments to my debt. And today we are going to go over where am I at now with my debt. So as you can see right here, this is where I was at earlier. This was actually end of January. I was at $25,964.89. There has been two credit cards added. One of them actually has been there the whole entire time. I just don't count it. The other, because I don't keep a balance on it at all. Another one was just recently added due to I'm having medical procedures done, and I need something that I could put a 0% on once it hits over 200. So let's go ahead and just get into this. Let me grab my cheat sheet. So the first one, let's go ahead and add my Kohl's is the one I was talking about where I've had this for years. It's actually my oldest credit card. They now made it where you can actually use it anywhere, which is bad for me. But I do have this. I do not have a balance on it. I refuse to try to keep a balance on there, so there is no payment. And I would say the payment normally was, let's actually go with $30, and I might add that into my snowballs. And then the interest rate was always like $29.99. I don't know if that went up or not. I don't log on there because I don't really use it. I just keep it alive. My next one I would say is Best Buy. These are my two that are my store cards. And this one I paid off. I did have $198. I paid that off. So the payment is normally $29. I round up to 30 when I do my snowball. And this one, I know the percentage is $29.99. Oh, and ending 0, 0. I like writing zeros on this. So the one after that, I would say would be, let's do my regular credit card. This is through my bank. And this one has actually went up. Yeah, I struggle getting a hold of my control of my spending in February. I have officially deleted it from everything. Apparently it showed up in my Google Wallet this week, which it was already deleted from, so I re-deleted that right before I broke down and used it. But today it is at $3,142.19. It was at $73, but with my bank, every $1,000 it's a $25 payment. So I'm gonna say this is about $80 for a payment. And the interest rate is 17.24. So not the worst, but not really that great. Next one is the new one, is Care Credit. And this one at the moment I just paid off. So it's at $0 because you can use it once again other places too, which I did, but I paid off because I had a I had to get cavities filled, and I was gonna use my credit, and I didn't want anything but medical on there, or dental, or eyeglasses. So that is 0. The payment was $29. I'm just gonna say 50. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess 50. And this one is, it's like $31.99. It's super high. So after that, I have my personal loan. I am happy to say I am under 10K. Now, for those of you that don't know, my personal loan was $20,000. And the way I track this is I took the interest of 5% for the whole 3 years that I had agreement with my friend, because he was very gracious enough to give me $20,000 to help me out. And he only charged me 5%, where if I went to a bank, it would have been like 7, 8, 9%. And so I've paid him off for a year and a half plus, almost a year. Yeah, about a year and 8 months now. And I went from 20K down to 9,500. And this is including interest. I took all the interest, added to the beginning balance, and I just subtracted my payments to make it easier for me to keep track. And I just want to know how much I owed total. So now I owe 9,500, which sweet. One of my goals is to have this completely paid off by the end of the year. I'm not for sure I'm going to make it, especially with a couple new things coming in to play, but I'm hoping really hard that I can do this and work my little booty off. So then the payment for this is $600 and the interest rate is 5%. So I don't know why I'm writing this down, because this is not, oh, I guess this is beginning and end. I could do that. So then after that, my next one is my 3 student loans. So we have Nelnet AB, Nelnet AC, and Nelnet AD. As of right now, my mood with my loans is I'm just letting it right out. I'll pay the minimum payment with the auto pay because it lowers my interest a little bit, but I'm just letting it right out. I'm not fussing over it. Even after paying off personal loan, I'm gonna be tackling other things. Like saving up my emergency fund for 3 to 6 months, saving up for a house. Where I'm at in life, I could care less about my student loans. So anyways, so Nelnet AB, so for that, I owe $4,422.85. I don't know the payment. I know the payment for the whole thing is $177.75 for all 3. And then the interest rate is 5.35%. Nelnet AC is $4,290.11. Its interest rate is at 4.25%. And then the AD is $4,019.62, and it's at 3.15%. And this is why I'm not caring so much for it, is because the interest rate, this one I should probably pay off, but these two, they're under 5%, and I have better, not better, because I do owe this money back to the government. I just have, as of right now, more important goals in my life than worrying about my student loans. I make my payments every month, so I'm just gonna let them ride out. Then the total of what I owe is $25,374.77. I went down from the $25,965, $540. Nope, $91.12. So that's almost my whole personal loan payment. So all these payments right here and this one right here pretty much got added back onto my credit card. But I don't have access to my credit card. All all that goes to it now is like my utilities, my phone, payments that I already make on there for that. So just to keep the credit card alive and everything. So it has my bills going through, some of my bills going through there, but that's it. I can't access it for anything else, which as of right now, I'm happy for because obviously I'm still in the mindset of spend, 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 and I should not be. Not when I have goals and plans. Doesn't mean I failed. It just means that I'm still learning and that I'm still moving. I'm still moving forward, as we can tell. So that's happy news. From January to February, it actually went up. Instead of being at 24K, 24 something, I went to 25 something. Now I'm trying to get back down. But I am so proud of myself for making progress and for just doing my best. And that's all I can ask for. You gotta show yourself some grace and just let yourself be okay with your mistakes. And that's the hardest thing I struggle with. I am my worst critic, so I am struggling with being okay with my mistakes and not beating myself up for this. But for this right here, as of right this moment, I'm okay. I have a plan. We're finding out if we get a bonus within a week, week and a half, or maybe 2 weeks. And if I get a bonus, majority of that will be hitting this credit card right here, because that's my first one. So that's my first goal right now, is hitting that and then hitting that. So I know my bonus wouldn't be big enough to cover all of this, but it'll be big. I'm hoping if we get one, which I don't bank on one. I never bank on my bonuses, and I never bank on my raises. You just never know what happens, right? But if I get a bonus, I'm hoping at least it wipes out half of it. Cross our fingers. Half of it. Let's hope. But there's that. And all right, thank you for being here and for watching this, and you got through the whole video. I'm so thankful because I ramble. I just go on tangents, or I just get lost in my thoughts, and when I play this back, I'm like, what? I don't want to post this. I don't. What was I saying? What was I doing? Thank you everybody for watching this, and I really appreciate you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.